This is Cass's body of work. This is the foundation of her body of work. It's a very special reading, a holographic reading, which is something that Cass has been able to bring through thanks to her connection and her work with her guides and all of the things that she's been moving through and experiencing in her growth and evolution. And this is going to be a really beautiful opportunity, Amanda, for you to access a particular soul contract that's holding you back and to release that and create a new contract.
I so appreciate you hopping on live with us today. So just know that this is exploratory, it's fun, and it's deeply embodied. So if you don't mind, we'll go ahead and jump right in. So you probably have some kind of um, core question or intention that you'd like to receive from today's reading. Generally, how this works is I bring in guides, your guides, my guides, whoever wants to show up in the higher realms to support you. And I want to just give you a couple key terms so that we understand what we're working with within the reading. So we come into this world with what we call a soul contract, right? We have this bigger, broader purpose in our life, right? And within that, we create adaptive archetypes. Now, there is a shadow archetype and there's a light archetype. I'm sure you've heard of those as well. So, what we're going to be working with today is when we understand the emotion and the vibration of the emotion, that is a circuitry that is keeping whatever it is that's blocking you. That archetype is taking the lead in your life. So we just tie in that emotion so we can unravel it in the emotional body and then allow that contract to be dissolved, so you can make a new contract and move forward in your life. So it's unconscious to you. So what we're doing is we're unboxing the unconscious with the emotion and the archetype. Does that make sense? Great. So where I'll start is the phrase of what do you want to know and what do you want to let go? So let's go ahead and just bring in your intention for this space and we'll go from there.
Okay. What do I want to let go? I feel like I have some sort of shrink wrap on me. It's my audio that it's so funny. You hear it feel or get petty to you.
I can hear you. It's not ricocheting, but it doesn't sound like it has feedback.
It's just it almost feels like there's like electronic interruption. I just want to make sure it's okay for you. If it's okay for you, that's great because you'll be doing most of the talking, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm mixing up my AC just in case that's
Okay. Chris, can you hear it? Oh, yes, I hear it glitchy. Reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering, do you have a headset, Amanda?
It normally is not like this, which is very odd, but not
Listen,
really.
Mercury's about to be in the microwave. Everything's odd.
Yeah. So I would have to run upstairs to grab my AirPods. I don't have any with me here.
Okay. I think it's going to be okay. There's like a little bit of feedback, but I think it'll be okay because you can understand her.
I can understand her perfectly.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're good. We're good.
We're good. Okay.
Okay.
Tension. I feel like I have had a shrink wrap over me. And so I've only been able to expand so much and grow so much. And then something keeps pulling me back in. And at the same time, there's also stuff coming up to be dealt with. But it just really feels like I've become really complacent and comfortable in this shrink wrap state. And so no matter how much I'm trying to expand, I just naturally want to come back down to this space. So it's just, it feels like a motor that keeps trying to start. So that's exactly what I would love to release, is to find out what the shrink wrap is, get it off, and continue to move on.
Amanda, where do you feel that in your body?
Yeah, in my hips and like my hip and pelvic area, which I do actually have physical disease in that area as well, a lot of instability.
Is there anywhere else that you feel it?
My shoulders.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just share what I'm sensing and where you're feeling it.
Okay.
Okay. What the guides are bringing through, and you can just give me feedback if you don't mind, is the emotional circuitry that is creating this using your language, this feeling of being suppressed in this shrink wrap, where you have this intention to want to grow. It's like outgrowing your snake chatty, right?
Mhm.
And you're trying to get out of the snake, but you just want to keep all that encompassing because there's just at the edge, and right at the edge, what your guides are bringing in as far as the emotion is panic and grief. So let's just start with that. And what is your relationship to panic and grief?
Hi, this is one guy. This is another. They've been with me most of my life.
And why do you say that it's been with you most of your life?
Because I don't remember ever not having panic and fear and heaviness. I, I don't recall ever not having that.
And if you had that, what would that do for you?
Mm. I feel like it artificially keeps me grounded. Like it doesn't feel like a natural grounding, but it feels like oh, okay, this is what I think grounding should feel like. So here we go. We're going to do this.
Okay. Okay. So, what the guides are bringing through for you, Amanda, is around this panic and grief is going back to your childhood. There's even an aspect here that I'm getting it is the supportive ancestral, like your ancestors are here and your guides are here. Oh my God. It's like they're giving me this image of just hold like the babies in the bassinet, like olden days where they have this little beautiful bassinet, like that they're holding you in this bassinet of this sense of panic and grief that you have held all of your life. But what they want you to know is there is a precognition of this in the unconscious biofield for you that is not entirely your own. So there's a decoupling here for you to decouple from what is yours and not yours, as well as to take self leadership and self ownership of that. They're sharing with me, finding even deeper resonance. They're already telling you do a lot of self work, but it's really unlocking. Take a deep breath. It's unlocking the heart space. So while you have this tension in the shoulders of carrying aspects of the past that are not yours, and the sacral and root, there's 4 different lotuses on the root chakra. They're showing me the 4 different lines that is blocking you to come in from heaven and earth to the heart space. And your heart space, they're sharing with me like week, 2 weeks, is to really invite them in and allow yourself to just be in self-compassion and self-forgiveness in your heart space.
You say do this for 2 weeks. Is that what you meant?
They're giving me a week to 2 weeks to move nowhere other than just be in your heart space.
Okay.
And welcome in that sense of self-compassion. Because when we look at grief, there's an aspect of things that we need to let go, but also just an embodiment of self-forgiveness, allowing that energy of the grief to move through and to realize that not all of it is yours, but also allow what is yours to be grieved.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that comes out about grief?
There's a lot that's coming to me just as you're talking. And when you had asked how long, what's my relationship with grief and terror, I really do feel like it's a connection to my mom. My mom was the same way. And I don't feel like I ever fully incarnated And so that's my struggle. I think that's why I hold on to this stuff because it helps me to at least feel like I'm here, even though it's not the experience that goes with what I do. But there is this just this heaviness that it feels like it's hers. And I have been just recently recognizing, I know I have incredible empathy. It's a tool that I've used my entire life that just comes very naturally. But now I'm really beginning to see that even with all of the work that I've done, oh my God, I didn't recognize how much I'm feeling everyone's stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's my mom. I'm sure it's with others, but people with terror, grief, and sorrow, and never really wanted to be here.
Your mother is here.
Yeah, she is.
Now, is she expressing? She's expressing there's a deepening here for you. She's expressing her grief, but her encouragement for you to no longer carry her pain. She wants you to live fully. She wants you to express yourself authentically. Authenticity is really a power within embodiment. This is your lifetime connected to your mother, but this is the contract that we're going to bring in today. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's funny too because I understand it all. I don't understand it all, but I understand. And there's still this, oh, but I don't want to. I don't want to become on mesh with her, even though I do. I fought my entire life when she was alive to become like separate from her, and now here's another opportunity to give her what's hers and keep what's mine. No, I don't want to lose that because my mom and both my parents are not here, so it's an odd sensation of I understand it's not letting them go, but there's some part of me that's no, I don't want her to fully go. I don't want that connection to fully go. Because it didn't have it when she was here. And now that she's on the other side, I have
Mm.
yeah.
So, what do I want to know and what do I want to let go?
Yeah.
I want to let go this sense of feeling shrunk and unable to express my voice and to be in my hurt space. What do I want to know and what do I want to let go? The letting go is part of the lie here is that there is no like decoupling, right? This is where we therapize verbiage in the DSM so that we can understand our relationship to spirit.
Yeah.
You don't need to decouple from your mother. She is in this. If you look at it, you're stepping into a higher, your guides are showing me this. You're stepping into a higher realm of your frequency of understanding the maturity and now the pristineness and efflorescence of the love and the healing with your mother. And she's coming in with this healed component of hers being in the spirit realm. So it's really about cleaning up the communication line of the imprint of the soul contract that is unconscious to you of a fear and a panic of losing that connection with her. And because it's a hologram, this is affecting other parts of your life. Thinking yourself is addressing the hologram of you as whole. So it's like a CD. When we keep replaying the song, I do not want to lose my mom. What happens is when we unravel the song and just sing it and belt it out and just proclaim our grief and fucking own that power of our connection to the spirit, you've now cleaned up that line and the soundtrack now gets to go to the rest of the beautiful song. This is the contract you're breaking today. It's very deep, but it's very powerful. Let's step into that space because the emotion is activated.
Oh yeah. The connection is my entire life has been about connection and seeking deep connection because I didn't have it. I still don't have it. I don't have a relationship with anyone that I share
Let's
DNA
stop.
with.
Let's stop right there.
Yeah.
I do not have connection with anyone. Is that true?
No, I do have connections now, but I do not have connections with my family.
Right.
And I think that's why that this fear of I don't want to let go because I've sought my whole life when she was here to find that connection that I never quite got. And now I have it. And I know that she has helped me release a lot of her shit. But yeah, there's that just that recognition of, oh yeah, because connection is at the core of what I desire in this lifetime. And so the thought of disconnecting from a place that I finally got it, I can feel all my little kids inside going, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. But we
I
got to
love
get farther than this.
I love it.
In the shrink wrap.
Yeah, it's really great. And so what your guides are showing me, sweetheart, and thank you for expressing that. It's so rich and it's so true to you. And like they're sharing this is the deepest you've ever gone with this. So here's what I'm going to say is that you keep on saying that you're going to lose the connection. They're giving me an imagery. You're in a full circuit board. Like there's fucking like outlets all around you. Just go plug it in. You're already plugged in, but you're saying the lie that you're going to disconnect. That's the panic and grief, right?
Yeah.
So let's just realize that's a lie. As far as the other family members, here's the deal. Your guides are saying yes to this. Is that your soul contract, okay, going back to the beginning, your soul contract is to be of connection. It is to experience divine, authentic connection. Your authentic connection and breaking this release today is like putting your angel rings on. One of your angel wings is your mom, and one of the angel wings is yours. In all those past lifetimes, you have nothing to do other than exist and being connected to your own divine divinity through your heart space. This day forward, you're going to be leading from your heart space, and this pain is going to leak and resolve because we're going to clean all of this up. So let's move forward with releasing that contract, shall we?
Yes. Because you hear
Wonderful.
my hesitancy.
Yeah, no worries. It's perfectly normal to be hesitant, right? So just allow that angst in your body to just loosen up. Just shake your hands a little bit for me. Just shake your hands and then just tap your shoulders and let's just loosen up that pressure. Good. That shoulder shit is not even yours. Just say my shoulders are and all of that pain I feel is not mine.
All of this pain in my shoulders, my body is not mine.
And then just go ahead and tap the belly, wake up the root chakra. Today, I restore my groundedness and connection.
Today, I restore my groundedness and connection.
Wonderful. All right, beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and just have you, if you want to keep your eyes open, you can. If you want to close them, you can. You're going to just repeat after me, if that's okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. Just taking a nice deep breath. Your guides are telling me a joke, so I'm going to start with a joke. You're saying that you came through this vagina of your mother and you guys have a soul contract together and you're living that out in the most healthy expression. And they're saying, even though you came out of the same vagina, it doesn't mean that you have a soul contract with your siblings. You need to allow them to lead their life and live their life. This life is authentically yours. So they just wanted to tie that in before we start the contract because you need to separate that. Okay. All right. So we're going to move into the contract. And when I say I, you can just repeat your name. So we're going to potentiate this into the biofield. Realize this isn't going to come back. Okay. So starting off, I, and then your name, solemnly swear to you. So
I, Amanda, solemnly swear to you,
mother,
Mom,
I, Amanda, solemnly swear to you, mother,
I, Amanda, solemnly swear to you, Mother,
that I will emotionally shrink myself
that I will emotionally shrink myself
to being hurt
to be hurt
or feeling any sense of disconnection to source,
or feeling any disconnection from source,
no matter what the cost is to myself.
no matter what the cost is to myself.
Now visualize and just sense your mom in the room as she is.
Hmm.
She's beautiful. Her heart is open. Just feel your heart now just coming into your heart space and just feel the resonance around the pain and the grief. And that is fully acknowledged. And she sees that. And she's reaching over with her heart to join your heart, to support you and help you releasing this grief and panic emotion. And if you can just accept that, just say, if you can just maybe just express yes, if you accept that.
Yeah, and Cass, what's really interesting is I asked her to come stand in front of me, and so I can feel her in front of me. And when you were saying connecting to the heart, I didn't recognize that I have some sort of wall or something because I felt her come around the wall into my heart. There's clearly something right here that's some sort of, I don't know if it's a protection. It must be a protection, but I didn't recognize it to be there until I just saw her go around it to get connection to my heart.
The guides are saying the wall is the fear and panic of losing connection to divine source. And your mother is not the only connection to that, but it is an aspect that's going to break open. This contract is going to break open an even deeper sense of your purpose here on earth. So the wall is the fear and panic around mom, the lie of not being connected to her in its purest and highest form, which you are, and the wall of that is now dissolving. So feel that, experience and visualize your mom and you together. It's like this big shrink wrap, like they're starting at the top of your crown chakra, and they're giving me the image of you're both kind of peeling away the shrink wrap and this encompassing case of shitty plastic. And you're releasing now, just feel that coming down around your heart. You're releasing around the heart space. And now releasing it down to the root chakra, and just feel now all of that shrink wrap resolving and grounding and dissolving into the ground. It's allow ancient mother to hold that and to release it so that she can just reinterpret it for growth. This beautiful new seed that you're planting today, now that you visualize this shrink wrap gently dissolving, freeing your mind and your body and spirit to be authentically you and the expression with your mother, but also moving forward with a divine connection to source of you, even just as an embodied soul. How does that panic and grief feel now? Does it feel empowered?
What's really curious is when the shrink wraps seem to pretty easily come off from the top parts, but when I got down into my lower chakras, it was definitely hesitation to want to remove that. And then as soon as I did, there's this, like, all of my attention went to the back, my low back, and it was like this, oh shit, now I gotta, no, I'm like, no, I'm not protected. Now I gotta bring all my awareness here and make sure that I'm okay. So there's definitely something on the back part of my lower chakras that is feeling very vulnerable at the moment.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and lock into that back. Okay. I want you to go ahead and I want you to sense the energy there. Can you give me a color of that energy?
Red, and it is pushed in.
Related to red, no matter what symbolism or whatever as far as in the chakra world, this is related to your heart. Okay. Going back to the back, I just want you to visualize the back. I want you to go ahead and close your eyes for me and just go through this exercise with me, attaching to your back. Is that energy? There's a vortex energy there. Is it spinning clockwise or counterclockwise? Lock it in.
Clockwise. Clockwise.
Clockwise. Great. I want you now to, with your hands, literally with your hands, I want you to go ahead and pull it out of the back of your back and then just bring it out in front of you. Pull it out. Feel the disconnection.
That is so amazing. Like I want to move my arm back there, and it is nope, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
This is the contract. This is why you showed up. Step into leadership, Amanda.
I love you, Cass, but fuck you.
Your guides are on this.
Yeah.
Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Go ahead and grab it. Pull it out. Pull it out. Fun. This is play. Just fucking have fun. Go ahead and pull it out. It's like a little ball when you're a kid. I think so fun.
I hate being a client.
I know it's so fun, isn't it? Just fucking bring that play ball out. It's like the ball, the stupid ball in the pool, then keep pushing down, but it wants to come out.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Pull that shit out. Okay, pull it out. Let me
Okay.
know what's in front of you. Focus in, girl.
I just saw like an infant.
Yep, pull it out. Bring it out in front of you. See that bassinet that your guides gave you? The beautiful bassinet. Your soul here is now to evolve. You're connecting the lower and the higher realms. You're connecting to your higher source, which was what's disconnected through panic and grief. And we're going to create a strong cord to that. Okay. So is that ball out in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. I want you to go ahead and just split out that little bassinet self and allow her to be to your right. Okay. And then I want us to just pull panic and grief. What color is that panic and grief in that ball?
Interesting.
Green and black. Great. Lock that in. It's going clockwise, correct? All right. Notice the spin on that. I want you to, with your physical hands, like 10 and 2 on a on a wheel, out in front of you, bring that ball up in front of you.
Mhm.
Clockwise. Start to slow it down and then start to spin it counterclockwise. Embrace the energy, tune into the energy, focus in, focus here, just on that ball. Start slowing it down and let me know when you got it spinning the other way. Is it spinning?
I'm still trying to slow it down. It is going really fast.
Good. Follow it. Even if you can stop it, that's okay.
No,
Just
no.
get it to stop.
I've got it fairly slowed down
Good.
and I'm able to move it. I haven't gotten it totally moving, but it is moving.
Wonderful, sweetheart. So just notice as this stops and slows down, just deepen it into your body, allowing grief to be felt, allowing panic to release. That panic is what kept that ball running. That's the emotional circuit. And we're releasing that today, Amanda. We're going to go ahead and complete this contract by pulling out the imprint in the energetic field, allowing the grief to just melt in your heart, allowing the grief to match your mom's to just melt in your heart. Now sense just the stop of that spinning ball, no longer to generate this feedback loop. Take another deep breath. We're going to bring life back in. We're going to bring the connection to your divine source, a healthy connection with mom. And then all the different holograms that this contract was connected to. I want you to take your hands back out. Feel that.
They haven't.
Feel that playfulness and that aliveness and the connection with your guides, with your mother and the higher realms. The Galactic Council is fucking here for you. I want you to take that ball and I want you to start spinning it counterclockwise, opposite way. And I want you to sense it getting faster and faster. Faster and faster and faster it goes. And I want you to spin it so damn fast that it takes on a life of its own and you can't even hold it anymore. And when you get to that point, you tell me. Spin it. Feel the power. Let me know when it's got a life of its own.
No.
Wonderful. On the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to bring that into the body, but we're going to enter it in through the heart space. And we're going to bring that in and bring it into the heart. Count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Bring it into the heart.
Oh.
Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your hands to the heart. Bring the hands to your heart. We don't try, we do. Feel that come into the heart. It's breaking all of those loose bonds. It's smashing and feeling all the other holograms of the old contract are affected and clearing the entire holographic energy body across. Lock into this across all time, across all dimensions, and across all realities. Feel how it feels to have a solid connection to your source of energy. From this day on, your heart is going to continue to mend and heal, and you can call in your trusted spirit guides and trust that your unconscious is going to help you resolve this without you having to look at it. You have something to tell me. What is that?
I'm seeing a connection with some inner child work. There's a part of me that's always been the protector, and I was always having to protect myself from the protector because she was like a bull in a china shop.
Yep,
Of just
that's
rage. And as soon as I was able to get this energy ball, it was just so big. When I was able to finally rest it in my heart space, there was this instant panic of, oh shit, it's going to be a bull in a china shop and it's going to break all of us up in here. But then it didn't. Yeah. So there's definitely a panic from that part of myself of, no, there's going to be something within us that's not moving in a way that we started.
I'm really happy that you dissolved that contract because now your inner child gets to be with you. Picture her in front of you and invite her into your heart as well. Just see her little self. No longer disconnected. Just bring her into your heart as well, please. Feel a sense of a clean relationship with your mother. Feel a sense of a clean and renewed relationship with your inner child. And feel yourself, because this is your purpose. This is your contract to step into your higher self. Feel that resolve. Feel that self-empowerment through action today. Feel that support from your spirit guides. And I want you to repeat after me. I am a vessel for delivering truth.
I am a vessel for delivering truth.
And I allow this new contract.
And I allow this new contract
to be my truth.
To be my truth.
And a part of
my process.
Of an evolutionary soul.
Of an evolutionary soul.
I release this contract.
I release this contract.
I stand in my power.
I stand in my power.
With a healthy connection to source.
With a healthy connection to source.
Mother. Inner child.
Inner child.
And divine self.
And divine self.
Take a deep breath in. Repeat after me. I declare this.
I declare this.
Across all time.
Across all time. Dimensions.
And holographic realities.
And holographic realities.
Now, as you sense that, just feel the divine light in the field. Feel the spaciousness in your heart chakra. Feel that lightness in your shoulders and in the back. Understand that your guides are going to support and heal you from this day forward in partnership with you standing in your higher realm of leadership and purpose. Congratulations, Amanda. You just broke the contract and you made a new one.
Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome. Beautiful work, dear.
Hi, Crystal. Where have you been?
Just over here, silently crying. It was amazing. Amazing. Amanda, thank you so much. Not only for volunteering to come on here today, but this is vulnerable work. This is emotional work. And you really showed up for it. And what you were facing with this contract release, it wasn't easy. And you did it. And you really showed up for you. And I am really proud of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much.